Hi, my name is Charmaine, and today this video will be for my procedural writing class. And today we're going to be making rice cake. Also in Filipino is bibingka. So my goal for this video is to teach everyone, that's you, how to make rice cake, which is a Filipino snack. The ingredients that you will need will be 1 cup of rice flour, 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/8 teaspoon salt, 3 tablespoons of butter. Make sure it's at room temperature. 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup coconut milk, 1/4 cup of fresh milk, and 3 eggs. The materials needed for this recipe, you will be needing an oven, obviously. You'll need a whisk. You will also need a muffin pan, which is right over here. You'll need 2 bowls, and you'll also need paper cups, which we'll be using for later. Now here are the steps. Step 1. Preheat the oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. We already preheated our oven, so we can skip that step for now. The next step is combine the rice flour, the baking powder, and the salt. Then mix well and set it aside for later. So I guess we'll need to be getting our rice flour, our baking powder, and then and salt. So now we're just going to add the rice flour, and then we'll add our baking powder and salt. Now we can mix it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix it. Oh, that's our oven. So that means that our oven is ready to put the rice cake in the oven. So now I'm gonna go ahead and keep on mixing. Okay, now I think it's time to set it aside, and then I think we might use it for later. Now, step 3. Whisk the butter while adding sugar gradually. And gradually means slowly. So don't do it too fast. Now I'm gonna put the butter in. Okay, I'm gonna use the whisk to help me. There we go. Now since that's done, we need to add sugar gradually, which means I'm gonna have a little bit of a hard time here because I'm usually a lefty, but do not worry about that. So start whisking, and slowly adding sugar. So just remember that you always need to do this gradually. Now I'm gonna keep mixing. Sugar, stop, keep mixing. So you just keep on repeating these steps till all the sugar is gone. And I think I can put all of this in here. And we're done with the sugar. Okay, so now we're just gonna keep whisking. And then we're good to go. So now, I'll put the whisk down for now. Step 4. Add the flour mixture gradually into the butter and sugar. So now I guess we're gonna have to add this slowly while mixing. So let's start mixing again. Okay, let's add just a little bit of the flour mixture. It's gonna be a little hard because this is a big bowl. I think this is enough for now. And then we'll start mixing. Now you can see right now that it's starting to turn into clumps, and that is what we really actually need. Okay, now I'm gonna add the sugar. Oh my gosh, I keep mixing that up, but the flour mixture. Now you need to make sure that all the flour mixture has mixed with the butter and sugar. When it's all done, it will mostly look like this. As you can see, it's more of like a tannish color. So, I think that's good. So now I can set this aside. And now we're moving on to step 5. Add the eggs and then mix well. So this will make your hands messy, so if you have long sleeves, it's good to roll up your sleeves. So now I'm gonna start. Oh gosh. And then you can put your eggshells aside. Sheesh, my hands are getting messy already. Okay, last egg. And now, I just need to wipe my fingers. Sheesh. Now I can start mixing. I think we're good there for now. So now I'm just gonna keep this right here. And number 6. Pour in the coconut milk and the fresh milk into the batter. Stir well for about 2 minutes. So first I need to add the coconut milk and the fresh milk, which I will do. Okay, this is the coconut milk. Looks a little condensed to me. And now I'll just set this aside. And then this fresh milk. Okay, I think that's good. Now, all I have to do is stir for 2 minutes. And I think we're good. Yep, it's real liquidy already. Just set this aside. And then, okay, I can put this aside for now and get ready for step 7. Put the paper cups into the muffin pan. So I'm gonna get my muffin pan right over here. And these paper cups, you'll have to put right in the holes. Okay, I just got one more. Okay, I think we're good. So now, number 8. Fill each pan, which are these, with the batter about 3/4 full. So now we're gonna scoop up the batter and put it right in the pans. And 3/4 would be right about this much. So now I'm gonna start with the batters. I'll start scooping it up. And the reason why we're doing 3/4 is because when we put this in the oven, it's going to rise. So we don't want it to rise too much, and that's why we only want like 3/4. We just have one last one. I think we might need a bit more for this one. I don't think it's gonna rise too much. So I guess this will be good. And we're good. So now we got all the pans filled with the batter. It's time for step 9. Put the pans, I put it in the oven for 16 minutes. So since the oven is really hot, you need to ask an adult to help. So I'm gonna ask my mom to help me put this in the oven. Now my mom is going to put this right inside the oven. So now we put the batter and the pans in the oven. It's now time to set the timer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press timer right here. I'm gonna press 16 and start. So now all we have to do is wait. So I think this is about done, and we'll take out the rice cakes. So let's go ahead. Oh, that means it's done. So now my mom is going to get the rice cakes that we made. Wow, check those out. So now that these are out of the oven, we're gonna check if this is all baked through. How, you ask? We're gonna take a toothpick and we'll just stick it in the rice cake. And then, if it's dry, as you can see, you can only see little crumbs. That means it's dry. So, that means we're good to eat. So now it's time to do the final step, is serve and enjoy. So now it's time to eat. But be careful. After they get out of the oven, they're really hot. I'll be taking these ones. Oh gosh, it is really hot. Geez, that thing is hot. But it's great. So I guess that's it for today. So I'll see you next time, and I hope you enjoy your rice cakes. Bye!